welcome back to Study Sip Save. I'm really excited to be able to record this month's update for you. So the update for April, my end of April paycheck. So this will last me until the end of May, which is great. I've got a couple things to update you guys through the video. So I'll talk about those when it's kind of necessary. But yeah, happy to be able to give this update, and it'll make kind of sense why I've only been able to upload recently my monthly updates. So a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but hopefully I can do this. And thank you also to everyone who comments on my videos, helping me to know about my audio. I am going to try a few things. My housemate does have a microphone, but I need to kind of test that first. But right now I have decided not to use headphones to record. I think the microphones on them aren't that good. So what you're currently hearing is me recording through just the laptop speakers or laptop microphone. So hopefully this will be the best kind of point of call whilst I'm kind of working out how to use the microphone, how to record with that, etc. So apologies if this video doesn't have great quality audio, but I'm doing what I can for the moment, and I'm sure I'll be able to bring you a good video with better quality audio. But thank you so much for the people who commented on previous videos letting me know that the audio wasn't very great or it was quite quiet. I think I'm going to need to look into that a little bit more. So thank you so much, guys, for leaving those comments. It's great to receive constructive feedback as well. Thank you. So, month of April, end of April, May. So we've got my paycheck at the top of the screen. This is my month paycheck. This is what I get paid per month. If you're interested in what I'm doing for work at the moment, that's in my introduction video, which kind of explains a little bit about why I got into budgeting, etc. But yes, let's go. So let's collapse all of these categories, and I'm gonna go through one by one. You might have noticed I have a credit card. I did explain that I got one on a previous video, and I was just kind of going to give you a bit of updates on this. So I applied for my credit card in February with a credit score of 603. So this is when I applied for my credit card because I wanted to improve my credit score if in the next couple of years I wanted to look at getting a mortgage for a property, etc. Never used credit cards before, was a bit hesitant, but using YNAB has really helped me to organise my finances and use credit cards in a way that I'm not relying on credit, but rather I'm building a credit profile. So last month I got my first credit card statement, which kind of reflected the fact that I had a new credit card on file but hadn't used it yet. So my credit score did go up 32 points. To 635, which is above UK average, which is brilliant. So I got my first statement then, paid it off, which was good, but also a little bit of a mistake on my part, which is reflected in the April statement that I just got. So my credit score has come down 11 points to 624, and this is because although I'm paying off my credit cards, I am taking it down to zero balances all the time. So what I need to be doing is paying off the statements but still using the credit card. So I need to increase my credit utilization to stay between 1% and 50%, so 1% and 50%. So that's something I'm trying to work on this year. So this month, sorry. So I have a balance on my credit card. I've used it for a couple things that I needed to purchase throughout the month, but I'm not going to be paying this off this month because it will not show up on my statement. So this month's statement actually says I don't owe any money. There's no balance, no minimum payments, no nothing, because what I spend this month will be on my next month's statement. So I still need to spend money next month on my credit card, if that makes sense. I really encourage people, if you're looking to get a credit card, to either go into your bank, have them explain how credit cards work, or have a look on the variety of resources that are online. There's lots of videos. Obviously, we're in the current climate where we have lots of information at our fingertips. If you're in the UK, I really, really recommend Money Saving Expert, which is Martin Lewis. He has a really good website that talks about like everything to do with finance. Honestly, a godsend. He should definitely be getting paid more than he is, but yeah, have a look into that. So yeah, this month I have a balance of £84 on my credit card, and this comes from different categories actually. In my Stinky funds, I'm pretty sure you can see this. So I used it to go to a restaurant, and I've been using it for like clothes and occasional like groceries. So that's great. How do I get back now? There we go. So I've been using it. So £84 there. But we'll see as that goes on. I'll update you in the next video on my credit score. Yeah. I haven't been using it for bills or anything. It's really not recommended to use your credit score for bills, but I will show you the next one. So yeah, now let's go on to the current check, go into bills. So obviously every month I need rent, that's really important, and then other bills I have is energy and water. So energy is my electric, where I'm living fully runs off of electric, there's no gas, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time. It means a singular bill, but when it gets in the winter and you need to use heating, electric boilers can take up a lot more energy. So let's fully fund this. So I already had my, let me just undo it so you can see actually. So this is my housemate, I just requested them to transfer this beforehand. Yeah, so I'll put in my half. I deal with the bills and everything, and they deal with the rent. Now, other bills I have in my TV subscriptions, that's Netflix and Amazon Prime. It actually went up recently. Netflix, I believe, by £2 from £10.99. So I adjusted my targets there as well. YNAB subscription, I pay monthly at the moment, but I also have, I'll show you in a minute, I'm saving up for a 1 year subscription, at the same time, so that I can decrease the cost of that. So you'll see that in a minute. Sinking needs, what am I going to need for the rest of the month? So groceries, I always put a week's worth. I might not always use this, but it rolls over to the next month anyway, so I'll just put £40 in there. Whether I use it or not, that's fine, but yeah, I'll see that next month. Let's actually minus £2.42, because I did add a little bit extra from other categories, just to cover a few overspending. I have one overspent, I'll explain that in a minute, but usually before I do these videos I cover overspending with the money already in my categories anyway. But if you would like me to do a video where I don't cover overspending, I can consider that as well. So let's put a week's worth of transportation in here as well, which is 50. I might not need all of this again, but let it roll over anyway, and I'll adjust in May if I can move money around. Toiletries, I'll put £10 in there, and I'll put actually let's put another 5 in there, and just let that roll over. I won't put anything in there. Actually, no, you know what, I've added health to this category because I've recently been getting my prescriptions from the pharmacy. I've never really had repeat prescriptions anymore beforehand, but I'm gonna actually need more money because there's a prescription I need to pick up and I need to pay for it, so that's fine. I'll put a little bit extra money in there. Dental, this is to basically save money every month towards dental care, and this is either a hygienist check or just a general checkup. So I'm putting it in there for now as if I'm gonna get one in January, but I should probably go and get a checkup soon. So I might use this money for just a general checkup and then start saving for a general checkup and a hygienist appointment at the same time. So we shall see. Or it might be actually better just going for a hygienist appointment first, because I think at the general checkup they're probably just going to tell me I need a hygienist appointment. So we shall see. That's what they usually do all the time. And yeah, all of my giving categories are done. I think I'm missing some. I haven't added it to these views yet, so let's go through. Bills, all done. Bills and wants. This actually, I pay for an online course, but it's in US dollars. So depending on the exchange rate depends on like the price I pay, because it goes through my bank account. So I did pay the full amount. It was just 13 pence less than I was expecting it to be. So I'll snooze that target. And yeah, this is the yearly category I was talking about for YNAB. So when I get the yearly subscription, I'll still put money away every month, but it will be less to pay. Wonky coffee, oh my god. So I haven't been drinking coffee that much recently to kind of decrease stress levels, etc. So I haven't really been making much at home. I have these coffee pods that I still have lots left over, and I forgot to delay, well actually I did already delay my subscription delivery, but because I was expecting to still drink coffee at my normal rate, it would have been okay. But since I've stopped drinking coffee just for a little bit, just to manage, like see if it affects my stress levels or whatever, or if I need to cut down, I actually forgot to extend it even more. So I just got a delivery yesterday, so that was an unexpected expense. But yeah, I have lots of coffee pods to get through now. So yeah, we shall see what to do with that, and whether I need to give some to friends or whatever. Gym I don't actually need, so I'm going to the gym. However, my gym payment is on through like a corporate payment, so it doesn't come out through my bank account. So I don't actually need to pay for this, but I'm gonna keep this category in case I say buy anything like protein powder, those kind of things. So I think I'm gonna move this into sinking wants, because if I ever buy like any gym clothes, let's put it there for now, if I ever buy any gym clothes, etc., then I'll put it in that category. Sinking these all done. Sinking wants, let's have a look. Gym, let's put it there. This is just general spending money, dining out money, and any coffee, etc. I'm going to put £10 in the coffee and drinks. This isn't for coffee, this is actually money for celebration money, which I will explain in a little bit. But I think I'm going to come back and do all these sinking funds. I think I'm done with everything. Yeah, let's go into May and do these categories now instead. So I've got nothing to do with holding. Oh no, let's do one thing. Overspent categories. This is money my housemate owes me, but I'm going to cover it in this month, and then $21.75 I'm going to take out of this month. Minus $21.75, and that will make sense. So this is money my housemate owes me, so it's technically overspent, but it's coming to me very soon. Got money to pay off my credit card, that's all done. Let's put money in my savings, so £200, and I'll adjust the percentage of how much I've saved. So I finished, you'll notice on my last video I said I finished saving for 3 months. So now I'm targeting saving 6 months of emergency savings. Let's go to the next one. So rent is done. Oh, month before check. This is better. So I need council tax, but that's being paid. This is actually not I need to put in half of this. Let's fund half. My phone bill is 15. We'll see if we take this out, because actually this council tax payment is, it starts again this month, so the beginning of May, but I've already got the payment ready. But whether I use this paycheck to fund council tax or my next one, because it will be the beginning of next month, we shall see. But we'll put it in there for now, and we'll come back if I need to move it. $2.99 is cloud storage. Canva is £13. Music, which is Spotify, is £4. I'm on a family plan. Online courses, again, it's $1.71. Coffee subscription. I don't think I'm going to need to use this. I think I might cancel it for now and then reboot my account when I want to. But I'll just put $8.96 in there for now, and we can adjust this when needed. So I think May is unfortunately a 5-week month. But I'm not sure if I want to budget it as 5 weeks or if I'm going to budget it as 4 and stretch it a little bit. So let's just do 120 in there for now. So 3 weeks, and then I'll get paid, and then I'll have 2 weeks left. Transportation, I'll do the same. 210, that's 3 weeks of transportation. If I need to put any more, I will. Work meals, I tend to put in £30. And then dental, again, that's £7.03. So let's go to the all view. Don't need to do that. Oh, I'm missing some. Internet, £10. TV subscriptions, $21.98. YNAB subscription, that'll come out my next paycheck. So will the yearly YNAB. It's all done. That's all done. Haircut, $21.25. I want to get a haircut before September. I will tell you the reason why in a minute. Wedding, I will put £30 in as well, and I will cover all of my giving categories. So let's select these. 76.32. Perfect. Wish farm, I'm not putting anything in. So I've got £22.93, so I think that's not going to be enough to put sinking funds. So I'm going to actually zero this out and use money from my next paycheck to go towards that. £100.93. Let's do sinking funds. And shall I put the sinking? I'll put the sinking funds in this month. No, in this month. Dining out, let's do 50 here. 10 here. So like any cleaning supplies or anything. And then I think I'll just put the rest in £40.93 into the, this is just general spending. I don't always need to use it, but we shall see. I think that's it. So, add entertainment, yeah, council tax payments kicked in, add entertainment money for this month. Okay, yes, indeed. Let's add, there's a film my housemate wants to go to see at the cinema, so I'm adding the price for a cinema ticket. I think it will be £12. It's kind of expensive these days, but we shall see. And other things to discuss. So I'm actually coming to the end of my apprenticeship with my work. I've actually got my exam today, so by the time you see this video uploaded, I've probably finished my exam. So I'll be off-boarded and hopefully have a raise. So I'll have a new salary as well. But also, I have some more news to share, which is, drum roll please, I have managed to secure a new job for September. Now, this is very different to my current job, different sector, and different role responsibilities. So I will explain and tell all when that's due in September. So hopefully you'll stick with me then. So that includes a salary change as well. And yeah, I'll give you all the details when I can. But yeah, I just signed the contract and sent it over, so that's all in place to start in September. And in doing so, I was offered a place before starting to upskill during the evenings, so in my free time, to prepare for that role. So I'm really, really grateful that the company is sponsoring me to do that as well. So I'll let you know everything that's going to go on. But yeah, so it's been a really good week for me. Some great news I've had. And yeah, so the reason basically why you haven't been seeing me as much outside of my monthly budgeting videos is because there's been a lot of work and preparation going into not only finishing my apprenticeship for my current job, but also the application process for the other job that I applied for. And there was so much stress. I hope that's hence the cutting back of coffee. But yeah, I hope you understand, and hopefully now that I have provided some context, you can understand that. But yeah, I can do some more videos in the future. So anything you would like to understand about that, anything to do with finance, or anything to do with what it's like to budget living in London, those kind of things. I've got a couple videos in mind. So one of them would be like a typical grocery haul, or doing what I spend in a week working in London. Those kind of things always interest people. So I will see how to do those, how I'm gonna film and edit, because currently I'm just screen recording. But yeah, hopefully we can get the ball rolling and have a bit more interesting content to discuss. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Leave a comment if you've enjoyed it. Any constructive criticism is always welcome. Once again, apologies for the microphone quality. We will improve. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Thanks everyone.